Buildings come and they build up with all those bricks like a buttercup. But you take dynamite and don't frown. The next thing you know, the whole building's down.
These days, Toby Bish uses his talents for better or worse by making up rhymes for the people on the receiving end of his balloons throughout southwestern Connecticut.
So much fun going to somebody's house for Christmas and cheering them up and ballooning someone, not mooning someone, ballooning someone.
Bish says he's not interested in doing stand-up comedy, that is, unless he can dress up.
I enjoy what I do, but I think that the heads of the outfits give me the anonymity, sure, to walk into a house and surprise the people, and they don't know who I am, and I can hide behind that facade and do whatever I want.
Because of the anonymity.
Yeah, the anonymity, right, that sounds good.
And it's his anonymity that makes him such a big hit with kids.
You know something? Christmas time is coming. And I see all these smiling faces. And you're all looking at me like I need a checkup from the neck up.
Toby does his best work off the cuff, and his audiences seem to approve of his wit and ability to ad-lib.
Oh my goodness, I can shake or wiggle. My friend Eric got a case of the giggles.
While Christmas with kids is fun, Toby says he cuts up the most when delivering surprise balloons and messages to adults.
I saw your face.
Toby says even on days when he doesn't feel like laughing, somehow he always finds a way to make others smile.
I try, and I make sure that each person whose birthday or whatever the occasion is, that I make sure that it's very special to them.
You can be my friend. You still got those eyes like M&M. Ira sent me here to you. Oh my goodness, do you still boogaloo?
St. Patrick was Irish. No, he wasn't Irish. The guy told me earlier he was Polish or something. Nah. I forgot. But he freed Ireland of the rats. He freed Ireland of all the rats.
Starving, because they had that famine or something like that with the potato deal.
No, the rats was messing up the food. He freed them of all the rats.
Who was St. Patrick and what did he do?
Oh, Dad, answer that.
No, you.
He drove the snakes out of Ireland.
Yep, see?
He drove the snakes out of Ireland.
Yes, I knew that.
Back in December of 1984, News 12 reported that Bridgeport was starting a mounted police patrol. At that time, even those chosen to ride the horses knew that the inexperience of both horse and man would make for an interesting experiment.
Well, I thought it would be different. I figured it would be a challenge, and I found out that it definitely is a challenge.
Well, a few arm and leg injuries later, the patrol was dismantled and the horses were sold. The one with the nastiest temper, Barnum, went for just $150 to 70-year-old Stanley Cuzio of Woodbridge. And you bid $150?
Yeah, I bid $150. I tell you the truth, I never expect to get him because he was with me when I looked at him. And I figured, well, forget about it. 2 months later, they called me up. They said, come down, Mr. Cuzio, the horse is yours.
Cuzio, who lives alone, says he has tamed Barnum and found a real friend in the quarter horse. All Barnum needed, he says, was just a little special attention. Well, maybe. But when News 12 photographer Jeff DeMeo and I were introduced to 8-year-old Barnum today, we quickly learned that there was still some spirit left in the old gelding.
Oh.
After chasing us around the patio, Barnum took off like a thoroughbred from the starting gate. Cuzio quickly recaptured his prize steed and defended its behavior, saying the horse wasn't used to wearing a Western saddle. And despite Barnum's occasional temper tantrums, Cuzio says he has no doubts their friendship will survive.
Tell the Easter Bunny what you want for Easter. Do you want Easter eggs? Can you say Easter eggs? I want Easter eggs.
But when a pack of Easter hams showed up to express their desires, the hapless hare would have been better off heading for the hills.
Can you get us all? Like these. Oh,
Despite the temporary setback, our hero, the hare, kept his composure and continued to conduct business. And before the day was over, 4-year-old Erin Ebert showed her appreciation.
Maybe give a smoocheroo. That's a smoocheroo.
Okay, bye-bye.
You gave him a big kiss at the end there, though.
A smoocheroo.
A smoocheroo. The Easter rabbit told me that smoocheroo was just what he needed to get through another Easter holiday.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Officials warn that the only way these safety mechanisms are going to work is if people follow that. That includes stopping when the gates have stopped. Oh my God.
And it takes about 5 times as much energy as you anticipate. Even if you anticipate it's going to take a whole lot of energy, it takes 4 or 5 times as much energy as you think it's going to anticipate, as you anticipate it's going to take. Sooner than we had anticipated.
2-1. Well, it looks like the Stags road trip will come to a disheartening end as they 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Mike, I forgot what I was going to say. 3, 2, 1. Well, it looks like on top.
That's right. You gotta get real slow. I don't care about it.
3, 2, 1. According to retailers and their patrons, the problem is simple. The harder it is to find parking spaces, the more difficult it be. What the hell you want? Where am I gonna go? Where am I gonna go? Where am I gonna go?
Do you remember?
What do you
The prayer that you were saying. What does that mean?
that why do we eat different foods on Passover?
Do you know why?
Yeah, because of the time, because that you want, because what do you mean? Like,
Can you tell me what